Attention to all seniors, Social Security recipients, and individuals on SSI and SSDI. This is a critical update you absolutely must hear. There's an urgent situation unfolding right now that could impact your benefits, your access to the Social Security Administration, and even the future structure of the entire Social Security program. If you felt like something strange is happening behind the scenes, you're not wrong. We're seeing a wave of misinformation and disinformation about Social Security circulating widely, and according to U.S. Senator Sheldon Whitehouse, there may be a very intentional and troubling reason behind it. He recently took to the Senate floor with a fiery speech that pulled back the curtain on what's really going on. So, in this video, I'll walk you through exactly what Sheldon Whitehouse revealed. I'll also explain how to properly contact the Social Security Administration, SSA, given the recent changes. I'll break down what those changes mean for you, whether you're on SSI, SSDI, or traditional retirement benefits. And yes, we'll cover the alarming issue of rising call wait times, the proposed layoffs inside SSA, and what it could mean for your future payments. Stick with me, because this is the information millions of Americans have been waiting for, and the SSA has just updated their website with new official guidance. We're going to dive into all of it right now. But before we jump in, if you appreciate these updates and want to stay informed on every important Social Security change as it happens, please take just a second to hit that like button and subscribe. It helps ensure you never miss another alert, and it helps us keep spreading the truth. Let's begin with the big picture. Senator Sheldon Whitehouse recently delivered a game-changing speech about the future of Social Security, and his message was loud and clear. There's an organized effort to undermine public trust in Social Security, and it's not happening by accident. He referred to it as a battering ram of misinformation and disinformation, designed to degrade public confidence in this essential safety net. But that's just the surface. Whitehouse accused certain groups, what he called muskrats, of deliberately causing operational disruptions within the SSA. According to him, these efforts are meant to make the agency appear dysfunctional, so that those behind the scenes can swoop in, privatize the system, and hand over control to private equity firms and tech corporations. Here's how it works. First, public trust in Social Security is eroded through lies and misleading narratives. Then, essential employees are laid off and field offices shut down, creating long wait times, backlogs, and general frustration among seniors and disabled Americans. Finally, once the public is fed up, these private firms present themselves as the solution, taking over what was once a government-run system. In Senator Whitehouse's words, you break it, and then you swoop in and try to privatize it. That's the real danger. Let's get into some hard facts. The Social Security Administration is currently facing major internal challenges, and it's not just speculation. It's been confirmed that SSA is planning to cut 7,000 jobs from its workforce. That's out of an estimated 57,000 employees who already handle one of the largest benefit systems in the country, serving over 71 million Americans each year. These staff reductions are coming at the worst possible time. With demand for services at an all-time high, especially post-COVID, SSA already struggles with overloaded phone lines, backlogged disability cases, and record-long processing times. And now, with fewer people to answer calls or manage claims, seniors could be facing even longer delays. According to recent data, many seniors are reporting phone wait times between 3 and 4 hours, just to speak to someone. Experts warn that if the job cuts go through, wait times could jump to 8 or 9 hours. That's a full workday just to get help. Let's be honest. For an elderly individual, sitting on the phone for even 1 hour can be a burden. But 8 hours? That's completely unacceptable. And it could lead to missed deadlines, lost benefits, and even evictions or skipped medications if people can't resolve issues in time. That's why it's more important than ever to understand how to contact SSA the right way, and use every tool available to get help faster. According to the SSA's newly published guidance, the most efficient way to do business with them is online, through your My Social Security account. If you haven't set one up yet, this is the time to do it. You can visit www.ssa.gov and create an account for free. Once you're logged in, you can check your earnings history, estimate your retirement benefits, apply for benefits, update your contact info, track application status, request replacement cards. This is a critical tool, especially with call centers being so overwhelmed. But what if you don't have internet access or you're not comfortable using online services? SSA says you can still reach them by phone, mail, fax, or even in person, But there's a catch. As mentioned earlier, phone calls can involve hours of wait time, and field offices may have limited staff or restricted hours due to budget constraints. The SSA acknowledges these issues but says online service remains the best option. Still, for those without digital access, this situation creates a huge barrier, and that's where the system starts to break down for the most vulnerable people. Let's circle back to the concern that's gaining momentum: privatization. Several prominent lawmakers and policy analysts now fear that Social Security could be targeted for privatization under the guise of efficiency or modernization. Privatizing Social Security could turn your guaranteed benefits into market-dependent investments, with private firms managing the funds. It would also likely lead to new fees, risks, and reduced stability, especially during economic downturns. That's why advocates like Senator Bernie Sanders are fighting to expand Social Security, not dismantle it. Let's talk solutions. Senator Bernie Sanders has proposed a bold new plan that could make a real difference for seniors: the Social Security Expansion Act. This legislation proposes a $200 monthly increase for all Social Security, SSI, and SSDI beneficiaries. That adds up to $2,400 per year in additional income, paid for by applying payroll taxes to wages above $250,000. This proposal is gaining steam online, with the keyword Social Security $2,400 increase 2025 trending across search platforms. If you support this idea, let your voice be heard. Drop a comment below saying, "I support the Social Security raise." To wrap up, this isn't just a story about bureaucracy. It's about real people, retirees, the disabled, veterans, and low-income seniors, being left in limbo. From benefit delays to layoffs, from privatization efforts to proposed expansions, Social Security is at a major crossroads in 2025. You have every right to be concerned, and every reason to stay informed. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon and select All, so you never miss a critical update. We post videos daily with verified updates, breakdowns, and tools that can help you navigate these uncertain times. Share this video with anyone you know who relies on Social Security. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care, stay safe, and stay strong. We'll see you in the next update.